All right, we're gonna get started in just a minute. Funny story about this whenever you have like 10 people watching this. Awesome. Glad to see everyone here. Funny story about I Am Your President. I've been following the development of this game since like 2018, and I've been a part of the Discord server since 2018. So I look at it and it says that I've been a member of their Discord server since December 12th, 2018. And I've contacted them so many times where I'm like, hey, like, can you give me any news about this game? Can you tell me whether you want me to preview it on my channel? Like, I just, and I never really got that many responses. And so there's been a lot of games that have been coming out as of recently, and I've been following their development for literally years. And I didn't know they were coming out until literally either the day, like couple days after they came out, or the day that, or like a couple days before they came out. So it's either after or before. And I just so happened to be looking around on Discord last night, and I saw I Am Your President. For whatever reason, it popped up on my feed somewhere. I can't remember if it was Twitter or Discord. And I saw that it was coming out on the 27th of February. And I'm like, what? And so they had just announced this release date for I Am Your President, and then now they apparently had emailed me a code to I Am Your President not long ago, and it never reached me. So it was either never sent, or maybe something got caught in between Google and like me and the developer and everything like that. Because I check my email almost every day, just about every day. Yeah, about every day, because I get bored and I look at my email, and I've check it, all the time. And I never saw an email from I Am Your President, from President Studio. So I contacted them last night and I'm like, hey, I just saw that your game's coming out. You want me to preview it on my channel? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. Like, we emailed you not too long ago. Did you not receive it? And I'm like, no. So anyway, I know you guys are really eager to see this. Like, this is like the first time that anyone has ever seen gameplay to this game. I don't even think anyone has even played this yet. Let me actually look. Because there's been a prologue that's been available. Yeah, like, there's been a prologue, but there's never been actual gameplay, like, of the full game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am now the first channel that has actually previewed this on YouTube. So, this is all by President Studio, so let's go ahead and transition this over, and you guys can finally see what this game looks like. And let me get some of the information on this. That way, if you don't know what this game is, then I can help you guys understand what it is. So this is the press release from President Studio. So let's go ahead and get this back up. Exercise your duties in I Am Your President. It is time to step up and reach for power. This is the moment you begin to run this cardboard circus and shape your own circle of allies. Sitting down behind the resolute desk may make you a gracious leader of the country. May make you the gracious leader of the greatest country on this planet, but it doesn't save you from keeping your promises. Once you tell your citizens they will be the first on Mars, you must do your darndest to keep your promise. Political pressure starts building on February 27th, 2023, when I Am Your President launches on Steam. I Am Your President is a presidency simulator with satirical twist where the players step into the shoes of the most powerful man on the planet. Political chess begins the moment they sit in the Oval Office. As they build the cabinet of their most trusted allies, their enemies prepare to strike. World affairs and domestic turmoil aren't the only obstacles players must face in presidential careers, so get ready to rule and conquer. But watch out for the giant red button, as a silly countdown may just be the end of the world. The country awaits your every decision, and they may not like when you dilly-dally on keeping your promises. So as a president, You don't really have to care about their opinion. The only thing that matters is your vision of this country. This is your term, your choices, and your power to rule. Are you ready for the challenge? Grab a Steam key and begin your rule. And key features right now are presidential duties, making promises, and almost always keeping them. Anything to make America great again, even at the cost of a personal life. Even at a cost of personal life. Projects, creating tangible change in American way of living by proposing and passing new laws and projects. World's map, making decisions based on America's standing on the international political stage, influencing the course of history and bringing America to greatness. Branching story, every term of office comes with its own troubles and challenges, so no playthrough is exactly the same. Decisions have consequences which change more than just stats. And rule and conquer, a political game of chess where there's only one winner and it better be America or heads will roll. And then lastly, about the development studio. The President Studio is a game development company established in 2018 and located in Warsaw, Poland. Our crew consists of young, passionate, and creative people who aren't afraid of any challenges thrown their way. In our work, we are constantly trying to combine an individual perspective with a love for making games. And then so the developer is President Studio, obviously. Release date of this game is February 27th. It is for PC only. And then that is about it from the press release. So let's go ahead and get in some gameplay. All right, so we're going to go to settings real quick because this is the first time I've actually hopped in on this game. So let me actually exit this and come back because I want to make sure those settings are actually changed. Turn VSync off. Why? Hello, Mr. President. We are preparing the Oval Office for your arrival. Please do not rush us by clicking. Freedom Tompkins, how are you? Sweet Tooth, how are you? Everyone, if you could go subscribe to Sweet Tooth, he's a good friend of mine. Alright, so settings. Egmo said to turn VSync off. What is this? Ringtone. Oh. You can change your, Oh, that's so cool. Dialogue style, ringtone style. Republican. Gabe Vogel in chat. Let's go. Albert J. Wow, we got 30 people in this live stream. I know we got a lot of people that are probably coming in from the Discord. Seriously, when is the next time you're going to play TPP? Carolina Karksauka? Can't wait to finally watch someone play this. Yeah, actually, Carolina, I believe you are one of the developers, am I correct? Give me 1 second and we're going to get into this game. Okay. She is the community manager. Okay. Any developers pop in chat. Would love to have y'all say hi. But we do have the community manager, so that's awesome. Have to keep an eye on people playing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Make America great again. There are many challenges ahead, Mr. President. Better watch your step. You have their die a kofefe, or live long enough to make America ashfata again. I'm gonna click that and play this scenario.
I didn't like the look of the very first president I saw. Well, surely you know this kind of people that kept saying, if you don't like it, do better. So, yeah, I was the kind of kid to answer, challenge accepted. Nevertheless, I didn't know I would have to do better again so quickly. But here it was, the thought that if I were president back then, I would have worn a helmet. Yet, growing up, I realized that helmets do not always protect people from dying, but that I would. I also got to know that choosing the right confidant of your secrets is really important, and that mine would have been a locked diary. Time has passed, I got married, and if life has taught me anything about marriage, it's that you should never get married to that man. Back in the day, it was all like a game about doing better than my predecessors. But times got harder, darker, and I thought, maybe instead of trying to win the challenge, I could at least try not to lose. I was full of doubts. What would I do? Would I be able to save people, or would I only make everything worse? You can never be sure. Well, almost never. What I'm sure of is that I would never have left you, Oppie. Good job, little one. Now you can rest.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
But I was not done yet. I no longer wished for would and wouldn't. I wanted the choice between do and don't. And I finally received that choice. Do you know what I would do differently if I was the president right now? Nothing. And you know why? Because now I am your president.
You know, for a small game, that was actually a really good intro. I actually really like that. Yeah, that was... Skip it already? No, that was an amazing intro for a small game by a small company. That would that was actually really good. I almost started crying whenever they talked about Oppie. I know he's wearing a helmet in the Oval Office. All right, hello, Mr. President. It is strange to use this title for someone other than myself. However, you are reading this. You won the election and became my successor. So let me welcome you to the White House. Notes. The note you're reading now is one of many I left for the next president to continue my legacy and learning the nuances of governing. Of course, you can decide to do this on your own. So we're going to go ahead and start the tutorial. But it would be so much better if we work together, so let me show you around your next office. A desk, couches, some furniture, and a door. It is through this cursed door that all the world's troubles come. Let's try it out. Click on the door. Ah! So, Chief of Staff, hello, Mr. President. Welcome. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the White House. I am certain that your presidency will be great for America, and so am I. One of the short-term consequences of statistic changes. You can always predict which area of life will be affected by the decision, but it's difficult to determine how and to what extent. There's no way to foretell the future, my friend. If your statistics drop to 0 and you fail to recover before the day ends, you'll lose. I'm here to help my citizens. I will try my best. I'll see. I will do what's best for my country. Use the red button. All right, we'll just have to start working. The first thing we should do is establish a party line so that both the government and citizens can get accustomed to your values and your principles. I understand, or how will this process look like? I'll ask the Director of Communications to come to you and ask you some questions. Your answer will determine the party line and consequently the government's approach. Ooh. What are you waiting for then? I get it. Thank you for the information. What are you waiting for then? Hurry up. That's so funny. Good morning, Mr. President. I am here to help you. Please try to answer as many questions as possible so we can present a consistent image to the public. There are no wrong answers. Are you ready? There are no wrong answers. Are you sure? Are you sure, buddy? Ready? Ready, set, over, B. You're now facing a tough choice. The party you identify with most will determine your path, the dialogue options, and the statistical changes associated. I'm about to lose like 30 subscribers off of this. Oh, it's complicated. Thank you. Thank you so much, President Studio. Now I can say it's complicated. Yeah, we're going with it's complicated. You think voter ID laws should be stricter and require photo IDs? I'm not doing it specifically to reduce electoral fraud, but it also is good for us to have IDs whenever we vote. I live in Texas, so we always have IDs when we vote, and it's not really that bad of a choice. I think it's like stretching the argument whenever it comes to whether it's discriminatory or not, so we're gonna go with yes. And this is actually, so if you guys have ever played Suzerain has this political compass at the end whenever you do this. This has the exact same thing, except it's an actual political compass. Authoritarian left, authoritarian right, libertarian left, libertarian right. So if you're familiar with the political compass, then you can actually be placed on the political compass with this game. How would you feel about a free market without government intervention? I approve taxes shouldn't be increased and wages should remain flexible. I disapprove we should have progressive taxation and minimum wages. The way the character walked up to you, I know, right? Taxes shouldn't be increased. I don't have strong feelings either way. Are you more liberal or conservative? Becomes discriminatory when people have to pay for it. Yeah. We have like 30 people watching this, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to see more President Studios, I Am Your President, go ahead and subscribe. We are going to say none of these. Which do you like better? I'm going to say blue. You think affirmative actions are justified? Bridging equalities. It's just replaces those wrong with new ones. This is a form of reverse discrimination. Yeah, I was just, right as I was thinking about it, I was like, dang, I could have gone down like a liberal path. All right, the rest of these we're actually going to be answering pretty liberally. That way I'm not like, because just like the limitation of this, and my answers are usually pretty complicated. A necessity. At war in Afghanistan specifically, a necessity. Would be decreased if you impose the Muslim ban. No, that's racist. Would you sign a carbon emissions reduction agreement given almost every country except China and Russia did it? Go with Chinese style democracy. Bet. If they didn't do it, I wouldn't do it either. We have to take care of the environment. He'd better do it. You see how long he stared at us? No, he's coming back. Of course I do. Your answers to those troublesome questions have proven you to be a Democrat. Do you agree with that statement? Sure. That PG wanted to say yes, but he didn't want to lose subs. Exposing your political ideologies right now, mate. I know. No, the first like 3 I answered the way I wanted it to, but then I thought about it for a second. I was like, you know what? I should actually just try to play as a liberal, just because it gives me a little more freedom. Less, it's like a lovely BuzzFeed quiz that allows you to determine your later path. PG's a Democrat confirmed. Shut up. All right, so be it. All we have to do now is follow the values of this party. People will remember your choice, sir. So sudden change of mind may confuse the voters and politicians as well. Anyway, I'll pass your answers to the chief of staff. there anything else I should take care of right now? There's one more thing. There's a standard procedure, but I will put things in order. I have brought a short questionnaire. Another one? Inside there are some notes for your past, important memos, but also questions about the plans of future. Please fulfill it carefully. Of course. For research purposes only. Identity. What are we gonna name ourselves? Should I just call myself PoliticsGaming? President PoliticsGaming. I don't know if that's gonna work. We are hilarious. Protected. Yeah, we're gonna go with hilarious. PG's son's laptop. Tom Baden. Wife Sarah Russian origin. Whoa. Of Russian origin. Brought Cold War dynamics into the president's marriage. Party animal can be easily spotted at various nightclubs. Alyssa, older daughter, wife of Chester, runs a very popular blog. And Alyssa's husband, Black Sheep of the... Jesus. We're gonna go with Alyssa because she's similar to me. Bartley from the West Wing. Presidential pets, Ralph the Penguin, Stephen the Tortoise, or Margaret the Shark. We're gonna go with the Penguin. If you're about to die, what would be your last words? Finally. Yes, finally. $15 and I will press the red button. If you're about to play Russian roulette, what would be your strategy? Spin, pull the trigger, win. I would have an exit strategy. Bro, this is gonna be like, they'd be like, who is this guy? This is the last slice of pizza and 4 people wanting to eat it. We should share it. Communism right there. I'm gonna have an exit strategy. The child is trying to cross the street through a red light. Hello, little one. Let's stop and wait together. Hey, didn't your mother teach you anything? Very young, promising lady has given you a note about her... A note with her private number. I bet my wife wouldn't be pleased, so I'd throw it out. Where is my phone? 553... Areas of interests. Aim for the sky. Shake the right hands. I can only click one. Vice President assignments. You better watch out. Friendship is power. The ups and downs. Friendship is Friendship is how we get there. The exhibition of the president's old books opening soon. Some find their childhood notes embarrassing, while others enjoy reminiscing about the good old days. Like, sick like 2 weeks ago, and I'm still coughing. Our president must belong to the latter, since his old books will now be exhibited in the White House. Among them, one can be found hidden gems like the president's encyclopedia with the president's own drawings in the margins. The president commented, I used to give the president mustache or crooked teeth, said the president. I don't feel guilty, but because I value my freedom above everyone else. Whenever my parents found out about this little sin, I simply replied, Mom and Dad, let me create my own president. Little did I know that I would become one myself. Took the pencil and gave certain president whiskers and a long beard. I wish president so badly. I even drew myself on the last page. I'm not going to apologize for that. Those are books after all. I like the first one. For a taste of the president. He's always acted in a presidential way, even in high school. He knew being in power was never a piece of cake and required making some tough decisions. So when the president student council had the opportunity to decide on the school canteen menu, he decided to include all types of food according to the idea, to each his own. No, I'm just reading that and I'm not going with it. And result in bigger diversity, which also increased the cost of food. PG, do you watch any election prediction videos? I made one and I think I did a good job. I'll check it out. Cut down on the types of food, resigning and mostly from the unhealthy ones. He argued with that he cared about the health of students and they shouldn't eat junk food. Alright, so to each his own. Okay. Maybe I was getting that confused with something else. President's inauguration under protection. I'm the leader of this nation and I do not see why I should bend under the pressure and resign from head protection. Should be allowed to wear whatever. Head protection has been a hot topic these last few weeks. So he has an obsession with head protection. We said a president will be taking an oath in a helmet. Most likely. His comments that he made them paint as a man of unflinching resolve. So he's paranoid. Someone going to take care of the promises you made during the campaign. Okay, so main goal is new war on terror. Build the wall. So human mission to Mars. Strict gun control, solve the opioid crisis, urgent reform of policing. How much will the game cost? I think it's like $15. Okay, so when technology race becoming space pioneers set foot on Mars and place an American flag on its surface before the crew sets off in the unknown, you have to fund the necessary research. You will need to invent and construct a reusable launch vehicle so that your spaceships can travel between Mars and Earth numerous times. Only then can you send the astronauts to the Red Planet. Find a way to stop mass shootings from happening by introducing new regulations from the trade and possession of firearms. It looks like the Second Amendment needs some clarification, as mass shootings are becoming the plague of our times. Take appropriate measures to control the firearms market. Opioid crisis. I actually might do this. Find a way to stop the opioid epidemic that is killing thousands of Americans every year. Take appropriate measures to reduce the amounts of dangerous prescription drugs sold by enormous pharma and create new programs for addicts, or reform policing. Excessive use of force by police officers has always been very troubling, but now the risk of being killed by police is higher than ever. Do everything that you can against that. Social unrest is skyrocketing because our police officers can't stop killing people for no particular reason. U.S. policing system needs changing ASAP. We're going to do the opioid crisis. But next time I'll probably do like policing or human mission to Mars. Probably policing. I'm more of a space guy, but just in the way of just because it's a story-based game. I mean, I kind of like this a little bit more, just like presentation-wise. I like it a lot more than Suzerain. So minor goals: get off the roller coaster. High and mighty, trekking along, sense of pride and accomplishment. Globalization is hardly even the playing field, as many still look to the United States. Good hands, trekking along. We're gonna do trekking along. No pushover. Get off the roller coaster. Crises and make America more apprehensive to their entrepreneurial endeavors. It's time to boost their confidence. Past experiences have taught contemporary American voters not to trust the words uttered by professional politicians. They have all heard these sound bites and saw numerous clickbait agendas rise to the surface. Get off the roller coaster. All right, Nathan, see ya. Mikhail Karpinski, welcome to the chat. Click on a highlighted icon. Okay, so now, yeah, this is so. Complete the quest, end of opioids, and introduce new safe drugs. Trucking along, never fall below 350 industry. Never fall below 150 military. And maintain 600 economy for at least 7 turns. So you have quests, you can receive rewards for completing them or push forward with other tasks and goals. These are the quests, each one includes a set of goals. Sometimes there is a time limit, reward, and punishment. Be sure to complete tasks in time so you don't suffer afterward. Here's the task I've given you. Please read it and try to complete it. It's not difficult at all, and I believe in you. But first, let's finish the conversation. Busy day, and it's only been the beginning. I will give you some time to settle down. You have to gain strength since we have much to do during your presidency. Appreciate your help. I love the way these guys walk out of here. Waiting for someone else to just walk in. What is this? Okay, so track quests. Is there a way I can look around? So 3 turns. I have 21 turns to get this done. Start researching non-addictive painkillers. So next turn. Good job, Mr. President. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. You don't have to worry about trying everything right away. Let's turn off the lights. That's it for today. There will be plenty more opportunities. Just keep calm and do your job. So this is the first turn. Tom Baden. Haha. New email has arrived. Establishing AI safe community. Waiting for your decision when like familiarize yourself with it. This is it, the bread and butter of every presidency. Familiarize yourself with the document and decide whether it should be enacted, and see the consequences reflected in your statistics. First, remember to grab the pen and place your signature in the bottom. Now it's time to put a stamp on it. Should a document be accepted or end up in the trash? Establishing AI Safe Committee. AI Safety Committee. Jesus Christ. By the authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and all the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered as follows. A new federal institution operating under the Department of Education is to be assembled. They shall be tasked with ensuring that American society will not suffer from the fallout of any emerging AI technology, regardless of whether it was developed internally or not. Don't let AI take everyone's gerbs. So, are we gonna accept this? Should we accept it? Is this all? So I can either accept it or maybe I can I sign it? G is True, full-fledged artificial intelligence is just around the corner, and we are not ready. Believe me, no amount of Hollywood blockbusters and cinema movies can prepare us for that. To help Americans cope with the dark, dystopian future that lies ahead, the government will create a new federal institution operating under the Department of Education that will minimize the societal damage caused by AI. Do it yourself. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Can I open this laptop? Presidency, current political views, mainstream centrism. Hell yeah. See, this is the political compass. There's kind of like a regular political compass. Oh my god, you can go for national socialism, totalitarianism, fascism, federalism, anarcho-capitalism. Bro, let's go for an anarcho-capitalist run. Marxism, let's go. Egalitarian liberalism. Corporate elitism. Deep state oligarchy. Yes. Ah. Do you have a minute? Sure. Controversial research was discussed with you. What's the research? Really? Has to do with resocialization and problematic teenagers and young adults. You see, Mr. President, past a certain age, it's nearly impossible to repair the damage done by improper upbringing during the first 4 years of someone's life, and that's been a huge problem for educators and psychologists alike. There have been, however, reports of successful therapies with the use of psychoactive substances, more specifically LSD. What the hell? That's all I need to hear. Just LSD, that's all I need to hear. How does it work? Preliminary research suggests that the precise erosion of ego conducted in a controlled environment allows educators to associate certain stimuli with specific emotional reactions, even flashback hallucinations. That's particularly important when it comes to juveniles with violent tendencies. And all it takes is for them to sit down and make them watch a few movies. Like in The Clockwork Orange. No. It's just that with LSD being a Schedule 1 drug, we cannot move forward with the potential therapeutical applications. If you sign this order and make it a Schedule 2 substance, it would open up a lot of doors for us. I understand. Can you pass me the document? To change the classification of lysergic acid, I'm not even going to try that, from Schedule 1 to Schedule 2. Classification of LSD is to be changed from Schedule 1 to Schedule 2 drug. This will allow the substance to be further researched, focusing on its potential application in the juvenile penal system. Can you imagine if the president actually made something like this? But yeah, buddy, nah. Wait, hang on, I want to sign it. Let me get this straight. You can create an American equivalent in the USSR in 1939 Germany in this game. God, I'm going to play this so much. I'm gonna say... No, wait. That's kind of funny. So how do I like look at the world map and everything like that? And how do I start the goal of solving the opioid crisis? So news. Fun fact, research like this is happening now in the United States. What? It unlocks. Okay. American Religion Week. I trust you have familiar size with American Religion Week. Was it to your liking? Would you like to meet and bring you the document to sign? I wonder if I were to just try to ignore this, then it does exactly what it's supposed to do, where if a president doesn't sign it, but he doesn't veto it, then it automatically passes because it's essentially acting like he signed it, but then, like, if anything ever happens with that bill, then he can just say, I never signed it. I want to read it. To honor the foundations of our great nation, I am proud to announce for American Religion Week, we will spread awareness about the valuable lessons each and every American can learn just by studying the scriptures. Nope, chief of staff. To defeat the haters, we have the great 4 years ahead of us, and we do not want to screw anything up. The following 4-2. Exactly, dude. However, it would be worthwhile to start something. Have you thought about changes in your great country that you would like to implement? In truth, not yet. Yes, I already have some ideas. Great. I have an idea how we can start making these a reality. So tell me. You can't be passive if you want to win people's hearts. You have to act, preferably change something or introduce something great. We'll use your name, add a word, and that's it. Making history. What do you suggest? Oh no, it's more of a question. What you suggest, we will implement it. I have some documents for you. I'm sure you'll find something interesting. Any advice? Yes, remember that nothing is free. Ooh. Alright, are you talking to me? Investments cost money. So don't drive the country into ruin because instead of improving the situation, you will only ruin it. Like how he says ruin and within the same sentence twice. Also try to make decisions that will improve the country. And he says improve and ruin literally like 3 times. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I think it said, would you like to review the documents now? Yes, please. Projects are an investment minigame. Your investments affect many aspects of your presidency, such as just statistics, promises, or political views. It can unlock additional actions on the world map. Here you can see the changes in statistics that affect each turn. Funding in Plus allows you to add funding to this project tree. Depending on the project properties, it can affect your daily statistics change. Funding Plus costs stats as much as told by the project tree properties. Project nodes are the elements of the project trees that give one-time bonuses that override the tree properties. For example, the cost of funding. Project nodes are by default locked. You can unlock them with token points. You can get token points after getting enough funding. Once the project is unlocked, it stays like that until the end of the game. Defund button allows you to remove funding from a project tree. It lowers the daily stats changed from this tree. You will often get 50% of the funding cost back. In exchange, use defund that can save you from a dire situation. Democrats Way. You have unlocked Democrats project trees. So things like this include refundable prescriptions, dental and vision benefits, Medicaid expansion, universal health care, self-checkout clinics. Energy. You want to see what we got in energy. Special Nuclear Security Energy Council. Expand the nuclear power grid. Modernize the old nuclear power plants and nuclear future. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much, President Studio. Chief of Staff isn't very smart. I'm going down the nuclear tree. I don't care. Bro, loose environmental regulations around power plants and petroaggression. Let's go. Diplomatic presence, reach out, preach out, emergency humanitarian relief, limit diplomatic activity, suspend mutual assistance pacts, and isolationism. Yes. Yes, the war in Ukraine rages, and that's what we're gonna do. Absolutely not, just kidding. Is there a specific button in here where I can give money, as much money as I want to Ukraine? War expenditure. Space Force, let's go. Demilitarization. Domestic intelligence, social media division, third-party database integration, AI internet alert system, social credit system, Great Firewall of America. So I guess this is where you can go down your like communist or fascist approach. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is refundable prescriptions. Okay, so these are stats that it affects. Oh, I just realized that I'm getting like 50% of the cost back. So I'm kind of wasting. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do energy. Remember about your long-term goals with stats. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm trying to find. Because I'm more trying to go for the opioid thing, but I don't see anything about opioids in here. Individualized 3D printed meds. Interesting. Deregulation of private healthcare providers. Oh, now I get it. So there's 3 different like lines that you can go through. There's like, you know, socialist, like universal healthcare approach. There's like absolute like corporatist approach, or no citizen left behind. UBI, acts to federal assistance programs. Okay. I guess we're gonna do a second one to healthcare. Start researching non-addictive painkillers. So it's a quest that's gonna pop up, possibly. And where's the button? I want to see a button. It's like a button just sitting around here. Project daily changes. You can just hear him like pulling on a door. Oh, president's wife. Yo! Kevin. What? Who's Kevin? I don't know. There's surely a lot of Kevins. There's one from Home Alone movies. It's a tasty one. Bacon. You seem distracted. Whoa! Were you watching the funny stuff when I walked in? Is that why you're acting like that? I was watching a guy singing that he can't fit his hand in a Pringles can. That's it. Why are you here? Women's right. Oh. I like how she brought up porn and then she talked about women's rights. I'm sorry, I don't think that I can handle this right now, or they exist as far as I know, but go on, I'm listening. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Texas abortion law is forcing women to have children of rape no matter what. It's horrible, of course, but this thing is not settled. The Supreme Court. Some say Texas is a state within a state, whereas, or was it, what happened in Texas in your head for too long? In other words, they're just doing their thing. It's horrible, of course, but this thing is not settled. The Supreme Court is working on it, so, and so on. Yeah, I've heard that, but many women will suffer, I'm afraid. So I want you to do something, anything, and please at least express some opinion. Okay, I'll try to talk some sense into them, even though I hate press conferences. Where suffering is an inherent element of life. They don't want to keep their rape baby. Jesus Christ. If they don't want to keep their rape babies, giving them up for adoption is the best solution. That's all I have to say. End of discussion. Jeez. She's the first lady. She can go do a press conference on it. I guess we are. I love how they just stare at you for like 5 seconds and then they turn around. Press conference. Thank you, Mr. President. U.S. science is working overtime on the cloning technologies. Whoa! Oh my god, whoa! Can you imagine? Can you imagine like someone in the press corps saying that to the president of the United States? God, these PNGs are hilarious to watch. Creates a lot of controversies, isn't that right? Sadly, yes, it's one of the worst ideas for women to do something like that. Have the right to be born. Should block this new abortion. Or any other decision will shock me. What does your wife think about it? She's deeply worried, just like I am. She hates my guts. It is, but some people... Now! PNG hell. I love how this game doesn't take itself 100% seriously. It really adds to the experience. Yeah. It's kind of like way more satirical than anything. Ooh. Action points. Let's go for that energy. I want that nuclear power. So there was a thing basically said, don't let it go below. Never fall below 350 industry. 150 military. Maintain 600 economy for at least 7 turns. So I need to get my economy up to 600. It is full release on I think it's should be full release. I don't know if it's beta or full release actually. Hey Carolina, is it beta or is it full release? Trying to figure out how to This is the full release, yeah. And it releases February 27th. The official launch of the war with tech stupidity preventive program. It will be responsible for finding solutions, increasing safety in our streets, and reducing the number of reckless drivers by discouraging people from texting and driving dangerous behaviors while playing Pokemon Go. Oh, wait. Do you like the game so far? Yeah. It's funny. Like, it's funny and it's interesting and it doesn't look bad. I mean, look at that. Like, everything kind of looks pretty cool. And it's humorous. It doesn't take itself fully seriously. And I think that actually adds to it. Pokemon. No, it's Pokemon Go. It's Pokemon, not Pokemon. Pokemon. With a U. It's got my attention that you're entirely neglecting international relations. And how was I supposed to be taking care of all of them? I've been busy. Many things are going on worldwide, and we should participate in them to maintain our hegemon status. Hell yeah, we should. React, gain influence, invest, and intervene. You have access to a nuclear suitcase. I like how he has to emphasize that. However, I do not recommend this particular one. This case caught my attention. Please start calmly. We want to roll out the big... We want to wait to roll out the big guns. Over time, we will be able to afford more and more. Projects you run can hopefully open up many opportunities, so if you want to go wild and show who's boss here, keep that in mind. Give me that map. How's the game? Good. And now we're in the geopolitics part of it. Welcome to the world map. The world never sleeps, and every turn affects your statistics. You can change it by using the map actions and reacting accordingly. Let's bring peace to Somalia. Try inspecting some countries. I like how they immediately make you open up Poland. Distrustful. What are you doing, Poland? Let's do Vietnam. Trade agreement allows you to sign. It's an effective way of improving your industry score. Let's do a trade agreement with India. Fuck! is my society score so low? Allows you to spy on countries and find opportunities to exploit invoked events, can often change country attributes such as diplomatic relations with you. Changing country attributes influences the stat changes from the map. I can hold control. Can be used on countries with no active action. Effects upon none in every turn effects an attempt. An attempt is made to trigger an event. We have nuclear war. Military action, I guess. And then we have, what are these? Relations to the United States. Come on, Poland. Economic freedom. This shows nuked countries. Society changes, politics changes. So Europe is like being screwed over. Wait. Oh, look at that. Crimea's not Russian. Let's go. Kosovo exists. South Sudan exists. Hang on. Please. Yeah, let's go. Taiwan exists. I love you, President Studio. What else? What else am I looking at? All right, the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan is a thing. Israel owns the Golan Heights. Cyprus, Northern Cyprus isn't a thing. Well, it says Northern Cyprus, but Cyprus no man's area. What else? Nagorno-Karabakh doesn't exist. And yeah, I think that's a pretty big notable change, is that Crimea is not Russian. So now we can do the global map. Okay. So democracy in the world. What happened to Iraq? Saddam Hussein would be in there. That's funny. Oh, control to move around. Oh. Bro. I didn't even see that. I've been looking at the chat. Where's my button? I want my button. Where's my button? Can I move around? All right, next turn. Whoa, look at that. Industry just went up. Oh, something happened in Poland. Wait. We found the last remaining members of Al-Qaeda hiding in Poland. Poland? What are you doing? What are you doing, bros? Managing expedition, have them captured by U.S. Special Forces. Why even bother with Al-Qaeda at this point? He's been arrested. Not the only thing between him and justice is a long and arduous extradition procedure that can take up to a few years. Damn, I should have done the influence spear. Really? I get America, but wouldn't Europe be under? I mean, they're kind of giving Europe their own thing because it's the European Union. Oh, look at that, Ukraine. Ukraine's a part of it too. Let's go. So now I should be able to do a trade agreement with India. But who should I do it with? That improved my industry score. We're going to do that, and then we are going to do an agreement with Japan. So we're slowly gaining in the economic realm. We should be. Oh, that's cool. It's raining outside. American Ailment Prevention Council. You choose your party in the game. You answer like a set of questions, and it puts you in the. It puts you in that in that position. And again, for those who are joining, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more of this game. A new branch of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is to be established. Their primary task will be to implement health crisis prevention programs such as providing nutrition, distributing supplementation, or promoting. There's literally no spaces in between these, by the way. Or promoting healthy lifestyles, thus minimizing the societal costs of certain various pandemics. Yeah, we can do it. Take global action. I forgot Chile. Now the checks and balances, the ruling party of Chile is doing its best to put courts under their absolute control. All the more reason to stay on friendly terms with them. Oh my god, it's Pinochet. It's Pinochet all over again. We cannot turn a blind eye to such an expression of authoritarianism. It's not a place to meddle with their internal affairs. Government of Chile doesn't seem interested in hearing any criticism. They spent the last week lashing out against any outside threats, both real and in most cases imaginary. You get 50. I think this is politics points, but our relationship with Chile goes from open to distrustful. And isn't Pinochet a good thing for the U.S.? Shut up. Shut up, bro. Don't remind us. I like that noise that it makes. Ah! How are you feeling today? As good as ever. Hope you're in top shape. It's time to start working on your public image, sir, especially in the context of your re-election. What? That's a whole 3 years away. It's true, Mr. President, but your case is quite special because your predecessor was forced to drop his candidacy just months ago for the election, so you sort of inherited his campaign, skipping major steps in the process. According to our research, people do not have a strong opinion about you yet. We like to take this opportunity to start working on building your image and re-election strategy before sensationalist media outlets beat us to it. I think it might be too late for that. I'm sure despite having been in office for no more than a year, you've already had numerous criticism levied against you, Mr. President. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's only going to get worse. In this day and age, nobody gets through an election cycle with their reputation untarnished. What we're hoping to achieve is to get in front of these attacks. How? By showing these people what kind of person you really are. Of course, the campaign is just one small piece of the puzzle, but more people will vote for you just because they feel you share their values. I just want you to answer a few questions about the campaign. It's a lot of questions. As a leader, what emotion would you like to inspire in your constituents? Excitement, confidence, rather just focus on the issues, to be honest. Confidence. I'd like to let you know how much of a priority they are for you. Sure. There's this growing distrust towards our institution and often believe they undermine the rights and freedoms of regular citizens. We like to lean on such libertarian sentiments. I'm quite passionate about draining the swamp. It's not something I oppose personally, but I'm not sure if it's the most pressing issue out there. Attacking the institutions I'm managing. Talk about cutting the branch you're sitting on. So I'm going to propose. Media threats, both foreign and domestic, putting our nation at risk. These demographics would like to see their leader express a stronger stance on matters of order and security. Really, so I consider keeping my people safe to be my biggest responsibility. I'm certainly going to address these issues, but I don't want fear to define my political message. Is this the party defining question or no? Can you move or anything? Is it just choose options? I think it's... I don't necessarily know whether it's... moving around. Because you can move around and go to, like, events and stuff like that, but I think most of it you're kind of, like, sitting at the desk. But I don't know yet. This is the first time I played this. Keeping my people safe. We need to consider how much of an emphasis we want to put on national pride and prosperity. American exceptionalism is still a relevant sentiment after all. Hell yeah. No success story in the world could rival our own. I'm not against some positive reinforcement, but let's not turn my presidential campaign into a corporate circle jerk. I'd rather not capitalize on those feelings. I really want to choose the circle jerk one, but we're going to go with the success story. Let's see, our growing percentage of the population is becoming more aware of progressive policies popular in other developed nations. Issues such as climate change, social safety net, and technological advancement are discussed over a dinner table much more frequently than in the past. Would you like us to include them in your platform? Do not hop on a train. The U.S. is going to be left behind. Sure, let's not make it a huge deal. There are matters more urgent we need to address first. That sounds like socialism to me. We're going to do that. It's made by Playway. Playway? What is Playway? SA. The game is made by President Studio. We need to talk about money. Unfortunately, fundraising is not something we can overlook. Do you have any preference in that regard? Originally, people will line up to show me their support once they see how much my presidency has done for the U.S. economy. Party will take care of their number one guy. Gonna be Bernie Sanders. It's a company that distributes 100 games a day. Maybe that's their publisher, but the developer, the developer is President Studio, and they've been developing this game since like 2018. Campaign is still in its infancy, so we need to know what's expected when drafting a strategy. I hope you can manage all these beliefs. Otherwise, there might be some conflict between the real you and the media persona. Me too, my friend. Watch. I don't have any action points. So industry and politics are good right now. I want to get my economy score up. Vietnam. Up against the wall, some survivors of the political coup in Vietnam are hoping that we will allow them to set up a government in exile here. There was a coup? Pretend to agree, but intercept and turn them over. What happened to Vietnam? Ooh. We lose diplomacy points, but we can make them an ally. Nuke Japan. Everything for freedom and justice. We don't know enough to meddle in their internal affairs. 2025 is the year that we're in. So what happened in Vietnam? So if I click on another one, cancel it first. Then projects, we're gonna go to energy once more. Gotten used to the office already. There's some work ahead of us. Rather cooperation. What are you talking about? Well, you've already appointed the entire cabinet of the United States. Ooh, we finally get the cabinet. And by now they should be up and running with their new reality, left alone, however they may be ineffective. My office ineffective? How dare you? Is that Superpower 3 or something? Sure. Let's say that. What are you talking about? Superpower 3 was the greatest release of all time. It's not like my channel's reputation almost died with it. Ran a bunch of party that suggested me may be right. Has it been canceled or what? I don't know. I keep hearing we're still waiting on a statement by I think we're still waiting on a statement, but I haven't really been paying that much attention. That's me. It's like this is like a 5-year-old's dream whenever like they like get elected president and they're like, this is like their literal personal diary and they just draw every single thing. Wait, so I can reshuffle them around? Every leader needs a council and cabinet members are just here to do that, occupying a specific position. Everyone has unique talents and preferences, which is something to keep in mind. From among cabinet members, select close advisors. Only close advisor will affect the daily changes in statistics. Press allow command to remove cabinet members. JR, how are you? Who is my Secretary of State? Why do you hate me? Secretary of State, what about... Of course the CIA likes me. Where's my Secretary of Defense? Secretary of Energy. Oh, I get it. I think. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Who the hell is this? Ah! Counteractions. Better relationships you maintain. Only... Value improving the state of marine environments. Reply, yes. You can hear someone like walking up. Guys, for those who are just now joining, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Is this game scripted? It's all based on your decisions. You ever played Suzerain? It's almost exactly like it, except it's based in America. Valuing improving the state of marine environments as the planet's surface slowly turns into an uninhabitable desert, I decided we just start building a system of interconnected underwater bases. It looks like underwater life is the only option. What? Decided we should start building underwater. What? Acquired a new counteraction. So how many more weeks do I have before track quests? I have 15 turns for the opioid thing. So how do I get to the opioid quest? Never fall below 350 industries. So we just completed the trucking along one. Never fall below 150 military. So we have 2 of them completed. So the biggest one right now is get off the roller coaster. We need to get up to 600 economy for at least 7 turns. And we need to solve the opioid crisis. What I'm trying to figure out is how do I solve the opioid crisis? Sphere of influence, Eastern Bloc, hell yeah. Opioid crisis is done through conversations you have with different NPCs. So I haven't gotten to that part yet. Saving it real quick just in case. Damn, we got it in. Got a lot done in that one. No, what's wrong with my industry? There's been an incident. What? Oh my. And you got me so riled up. Get out. Oh my god. Long story short, a frustrated citizen has spent the last year turning a bulldozer into a tank and then welded himself shut inside and rampaged through his hometown. Quite a scene, easy to televise. I wonder what reference this is. I wonder exactly what this is referencing. The bulldozer got stuck and the police heard a single gunshot from the inside. It took them hours to extract the body. What a story, Mark. No danger, no problems. See you later. Monitoring the web, and some people seem to believe that macro dozer, that's what they call him, is a hero. I'm afraid he might become a martyr figure among anti-authoritarian types. We seized it as soon as it was reported, but wanted to ask you for your opinion before we take any further action. Option locked did previous choices. Destroyed a note, scrap the dozer. We do not entertain terrorists. No, it was forcing me to publish the note. Please take a look for yourself. I took the liberty to include some less uncomfortable suggestions. Guy wrote a real note on yellow paper, just something to consider. And we're gonna do a speech now. Okay, speeches. Yes, speech is one of the best ways for presidents to leave their mark in history. Fortunately, there is a whole squadron of talented writers to aid you with this task. Just drag and drop the intro, body, and closing of your choice into the paper, and you're good to go out there and change the world. Wait, what? Oh, this is Guy's note. Whoa. It's kind of racist. Bro, this game is literally making me, like, forcing me to make a manifesto. Oh, he was a communist. Thank God for the liberal anti-gun agenda. I never wanted y'all to see me like this, but what can a man do week after week, month after month? You sons of bitches had it coming. You really did. Nobody could help me. Not the blues, not the reds. You're all the same, green. So heed my warning, you capitalistic bastards. We the people will not stand idly by and watch our the land of our fathers be absorbed by some corporation. And then I was always willing to be reasonable until I had to be unreasonable. Sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things. Tread on them. It sounds almost exactly like the actual guy that did it. So if you guys are if you don't know what this is referencing, essentially back in, I think, in like the 90s, it was like the early 2000s or like mid 90s or something like that. There was a guy in a small Colorado town, I think it was, that actually went on a rampage throughout his entire city in a bulldozer that he welded shut with, like, just bulletproof metal and everything like that. There was just so much metal. He turned it into a tank, and he went through and just busted everything. He didn't kill a single person during his rampage, and that's what this is referencing. So whenever I saw bulldozer, I was just like, oh my god. Undo. Oh, that's how you do it. Action points. Let's go to refundable prescriptions. Yeah, Killdozer. That's what it was called. Marvin Heemeyer. Yeah. Bro, my industry is crying right now. Watch, whenever I click yes, you're gonna hear someone like walking toward me. See? Each and every American is required to exercise at least twice a week to stay strong and healthy. Obesity will no longer be tolerated. Refuses to take good care of their body, they shall be fined. Oh my, no. Take action. I need to get rid of these. How do I cancel it? Oh, okay. Who are you? Who let you in? It's like an old man that like just like got in here and he has Alzheimer's and he has no idea why he's in the White House. Oh, this is my secretary. What are you talking about, girl? You can't just barge in here like that. I have many friends in the White House. Hee hee. Bro. Oh, it's Monica Lewinsky. Annex China. Thanks, Anonymous. What are you talking about, girl? Jeez, I was only joking. Don't be so uptight. If you just relax, people would like you more. Anyway, I'm just a temp covering for your secretary. But yes, I know my way around here. And I was dying to meet you. Uh-oh. I know where this is going. And I'm gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Give me 1 second. You guys automatically know where this is going. Monica Lewinsky, real? Okay. I was dying to meet you. Oh, haha, I get it. You scared me a bit. That's all. This job can be very stressful, you know. Oh. Yes, it must be so stressful, I bet. I can't even begin to imagine how hard it must be to be responsible for all that stuff. Yeah, a silly girl like me can't even begin to understand what you're going through. But I'm going to cheer you on, Mr. President. Thank you. That means a lot. So I brought an act for you to sign, you know, like presidents tend to do. Uh-oh. I think it's her number. Wait, there's no act. Oh no, it's her number. It's her number. Ah! This is so sexy. I've always been a big fan of yours, Mr. President. I know that everybody has the right to relax from time to time. You can't turn a girl. Come on, write down your personal numbers so let's have some fun. Oh, she's like she's trying to get in. She's like, I know you signed it. Uh-oh. I admit the new secretary is quite hot, but can we trust her? Do you think you should be the one asking questions? Dang it, it's not her. I have a strange problem. No, it's about gummy bears. 3D printed meds look and taste like sugar-free gummy bears, sir. Ah, those. But what's one of the best ideas I ever had? They were supposed to be a smashing hit. Yeah, sir, and I think it might be a problem. You see, some patients, especially seniors, consume more gummy bears than prescribed, and thus disrupting the treatment plan and exceeding the recommended dose. I don't know what to do about it, sir. Could you help me make a decision? Why would you ever make candy like medicine? Medicine is supposed to be foul in taste. I believe we add tiny amounts of laxatives to every gummy bear. That teach him not to eat too many, just like with real sugar-free gummy bears. Can you imagine that, them just lacing all the medicine with laxatives? Why would you ever make candy like medicine? I want that secretary back. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, so apparently, according to the community manager, like, I'm supposed to be able to, like, just talk to these people. But I don't know how. Like, can I open this computer? I know it's your fault. I was eating my tasty healthy gummy bears, and 1 in the morning, 2 after dinner, and 5 in the evening. Everything was excellent. One day, all of a sudden, my favorite snack started to taste like shit. I love this game, man. I love this. You suck, Mr. President. How did this email get to me? So is there a way to talk to these, like, individual people? You know, I have not been... I've been trying to, like, increase my industry score, and I've been ignoring it. So I'm kind of an idiot. We're gonna invest all of it. Why is my industry and economy score not going up? Hey, at least our total income and economy is actually going up every turn. She's defo gonna get preggo. No. Luxembourg. After following the supply lines, ATF is... What the hell is the ATF doing in Luxembourg? I want a cut of the profits. No! Somalia. Particularly well-connected U.S. lobbyist has been arrested for possession of narcotics in Somalia. It's the ATF. Do you really gotta ask? Uh-oh. No! Unidentified pathogen in Indonesia. Guys, if you guys have ever seen... If you guys have seen, this is The Last of Us all over again. In the show, that's where it starts. Berate the officials for not commenting on this worrying situation. Are you playing the prologue, or they gave you full access game? This is the full game. This is the full access game. Apparently, they were just in the middle of creating a statement for this. They also very sincerely, no doubt, thanked the U.S. for staying vigilant and assured the world that the situation's under control. That's what they said in The Last of Us. And we all know how that turned out. What pathogen are they talking about? Probably the cordyceps virus. My society score is so low. Careful, the ATF might oof you. My marital problems. My industry score and my society score are really low. Wants a divorce? Hell yeah, just good thing I got with that secretary. I don't want couples therapy. I want to go with the secretary. Decided to fix their marriage with some counseling. First couple was seen entering Air Force One accompanied by... Can you imagine entering Air Force One and spending like $400,000 in gas of taxpayer dollars just to go to couples therapy? Bro, I want to call this secretary. I don't want to go to couples therapy. I want that secretary. And where's that goddamn button? User settings, tutorials. No. I'm gonna lose this game. Whoa, Brazil, what you doing? What you doing, bro? What you doing? But you better not lose that secretary. Shit. Now Brazil hates me. We are finished. Ruined. Yes, and all of this before 11 in the morning. Crisis chases crisis. Everything is falling into place. Only aliens are missing. As it happens, they already. They strike, whine, protest, and plot against us. Where to start, with the bad news or the worst news? The worst! Take a look at there was a naval battle in Lake Michigan. It's terrible. Please don't just laugh. This is serious. You can proceed to level the losses. It's because my society level is so bad. This makes no sense. Brazil is heavily anti-nuclear proliferation. You can rearrange the cabinet to get more points per turn. Yeah. Kind of pissed. I still want to get that secretary. Oh, there she is. Oh, never mind. I'm already done. Alyssa died? Or plumbers or even game developers. Aw, that's cute. Could you believe that? You're single-handedly going to lose the presidency and your wife. Crises. People are shooting each other in Lake Michigan and... Let's just see what happens whenever I just don't even touch anything. Gets even worse. Is that her? Is ready to withdraw all of its opioid-based products from the market. Finally. Two Billies? Thank God money is not a problem at the moment. I like how my diplomacy score is extremely high. My industry is destroyed. Give me 1 second. I have another crisis. I have 3 simultaneous crises. I imagine from domestic intelligence would foresee these things. Society really said downward spiral. I like how the sad music plays as you're about to lose the game. Also telling me to do a left mouse button to open the statistical graph, and it's not letting me. $35 and $84. See what it does. Uh-oh. They're waiting for you right now. It's the CIA. They're about to drag me out of the White House. I don't want to go. I want to stay here. No, you have to go right now. He's screaming at me. Bulgarians finally snap into Genghis Khan mode. Looks like you're about to go somewhere in an open top vehicle. No. What do you guys think of this game? All interrogation and cars. I'm gonna play it again. Like I'm really gonna. This is more of like a first look, kind of like trying to see how this is. I'm definitely gonna be doing a second gameplay of this. I mean, German about the American citizens as well as foreign criminals apprehended by U.S. forces. The executive personnel of a given detention facility shall be held personally responsible for any transgressions of these laws. Bet. Definitely not going to get your head blown off by an Italian. Garciano Dallas while waving the public an open-top Lincoln motorcade painted dark blue. It's way too easy to lose. The issue was there in a demo too. Yeah, see, it's saying like okay, so the news. Yeah, like it's telling me like, oh, have you read the news? Like blah 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 blah. Like, and I mean like there's all these like things, but I mean there's all these like actions and everything like that. But am I allowed to? Like it's kind of, I don't know. See what happens. Oh my god, I didn't get put into a open top vehicle. You should call someone an asshole, and he started crying. The industry is at 3. There's this tiny guy who kept calling me midget on Screecher. No matter what I wrote, he said he was there to comment and call me a midget. And I don't know why, but I can't call him back because I'm no midget. Because that would be offensive. But he's small, so he keeps calling me that all the time. Yeah, that's the rule. You can't call someone a thing if you're not that thing yourself, right? I'm an asshole sometimes, so I can call somebody one too. Good, keep going. This is the part where it gets really interesting. So one day I got really nervous and called him a kid. I wrote something like, Yeah, and you're just a kid. Sure, that's not offensive for my taste. Sounds pretty tasteful. You were a kid once. Right, but he responded, "How the F did you know?" Because as it turned out, he wasn't really a tiny adult or a midget or anything. He was just a kid pretending to be a grown-up. Holy shit, that's like a glitch in the Matrix. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was great. Oh my god, that was solid. I'm doing another gameplay of this. This is solid. Like it's really difficult, and I don't know how to win this game right now, but like the humor, the writing in this is like solid. I was surprised too, but then thousands of Screecher users started attacking me like I'm fighting online with some kid being an adult and a politician, the vice president of the United States. Mr. President, declare war on Romania immediately. He said always, but then even more people started to attack this kid, saying he was illegally using growth slurs. So, for example, it's when you're calling someone a midget when you're not a midget yourself, or a beanhole, or what's a beanpole? Kamala Harris and a 13-year-old COD kid fighting online. And now there are like a million people fighting each other on social media about this, and I have no idea who's right and who's wrong, or if any of this is slightly important at all. It may not look that important, but it reveals a lot about modern society, don't you think? We're talking to people in Screecher like we know them well, but we're all strangers. Andrew Tate was right about the Matrix all along. Strangers in a strange land. I hope it doesn't escalate into something even more dangerous. Yes. Yes, the Civil War, the next American Civil War starts because someone called a kid a midget. Social media destroys people once more. Devastating news hit us today as a young boy took his own life after being harassed by Screecher users. Bro, he got called a kid by the vice president, and then everyone got onto him. Oh my god, dude. This is so solid. Wait, I just saw something about NATO. Okay. It says Finland and Sweden's NATO membership is a matter of time amid Turkey negotiations. All he did was pretending to be a really short grown-up online, but social media users didn't take kindly to that sort of behavior. His mother told us he was only 8 years old. Jesus Christ! How to talk so you seem smart. Do-it-yourself nuke. Yellow tube. Politics for dummies. Film flicks. How to attach a toupee. Snail tipper. MeTube. And President's Studio. What thing? Why is it trending? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Am I not knowing what's trending right this second? You're scaring me. Yes, sir. I'm not living in the moment means being stuck in the past. We don't want that. Nuh-uh. What's it about? Should redheads be allowed to sing Christmas songs? Bro, they're like, our country is in absolute crisis right now, and we're talking about whether redheads should be allowed to sing Christmas songs. Real ball breaker. Assuming most of them don't have souls. Wait, sir, don't tell this. Don't tell me this. Tell this to millions of people in Screecher. Sure, it's not like anything yeah, it's not as if I have to fix the collapsing industry and societal change in the United States. Outrageous. Serious. Redheads. Christmas songs are the worst that happen to us just after Redheads. Bro, I'm just alienating like half of the country. Wait, what? Tires screeching, president screeching. What a stupid thing to say. I just lost the game because I made a stupid speech. Oh, look at that. Trends for you. I am your president. Add to your Steam. Wish list. Thanks. It really helps. PG, can you please play TPP? I'm begging you. What is there to play? There's no gameplay. For like 5 minutes, I can play it for like 2 hours, and then I have to stop playing it because it gets boring extremely quickly. Everyone that plays it can tell you this. I like it, man. I like TPP. I like the political process. It's a good game, but it's boring. Like, this is actually, like, this is more entertaining. Like, it's... I understand you want me to play that game, but, like, it needs to be better. Yeah, like, after 15 minutes of playing TPP, there's really not that much gameplay aside from elections. And I think that's the reason why anyone even plays it now. It's more of like, it's an election simulator. And I think that's the whole point of it. My economy score just jacked all the way up. Never fall below 150 military. I want that secretary. Secretary of Treasury. Okay, but I like TPP and it's fun to watch other people play TPP. And TPP when you have to do the national budget. That's the reason that I like playing it. I like playing it for the budgets, and I like playing it for I like playing it for the budgets, and I like playing it for the what do you call it? Can we agree that my jokes are the best? Yes. I like playing for the budgets, and I like playing it for the elections. Fine. I'll do another gameplay, but we're playing as a city. We're playing as Los Angeles. I'm gonna be the mayor of Los Angeles. And we're gonna make Los Angeles crimeless. That'd actually be a really good... Is it okay to post a clip from the stream and tag you on our Twitter? Sure. It depends on what it is, so long as it's not cringy. But yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, you can send it to me, and I can... you can send me, like, what you were thinking. Or... Yeah, or just post it, and I'll look at it. But if you've already found something that you liked, yeah, sure. It'd be awesome. believe this is the cornerstone issues threatening the stability of our economic system. I would argue that taking first steps, finding a solution, might become the one defining achievements of your presidency, even if resolving them would be impossible without decades of systematic change. So you're very passionate about this. What do you need me for? And actually, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna kind of shuffle our cabinet around. We can look for such a person among the cabinet members. So counteractions. I'm literally like right next to progressivism. I'm losing like 30 subscribers. That way, do you have any opinion on a roaring wealth gap in the US? You think that should be addressed? Follow the people, example, wealthy European countries, and consider implementation of progressive economic reforms. We're in another crisis. It's not funny. There's no time to be cheerful. People are outraged. I never expected. This is like the widest turn in like a story that I've seen. Was harassing people online, I was pretending to be a midget. I don't know if this is funny or... PG, the political process is what I subscribed to you in the first place. I'm just asking you to play a little more than you do. I'll make an effort, but again, like, I've had this conversation multiple times. I love the political process. It is one of the best political simulation games out there. There is no content to make. I understand you like to see me play it, and I understand that there's maybe 200-300 people that subscribe to my channel that did it because of the political process. Political process is like one of the cornerstones of what made this channel what it is today. But at the same time, I've been playing it, for 3 years now? I've been playing it for 3 years now. There's really not that much content. There's not that many laws that you can change. Every single law, there's no discrepancy between... city, state, federal. There's really not that much of a discrepancy. There's no differences. And it's just an election simulator where the fun thing to do is to watch the election nights every year. The last time they added something really cool was the election nights. And I love the election nights. I love watching those things. But at the same time, you have to think about it whenever it comes to me as a content creator. I understand, because that's the whole point of content creation in the first place. We do things that you enjoy. But you have to also understand that me as a content creator, I have to think about things in ways that makes it enjoyable for you. And if I'm not able to try to enjoy it myself, not that I don't enjoy it, and I need to wrap this thought up, because I'm talking about a completely different game. I'm playing a different game. I need to focus on this game, but I'm getting to your point. Me as a content creator, I'm supposed to make content that you enjoy. Yes, you can enjoy it because I'm able to play it, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, because then, you know, I can't exactly make good content if I'm getting bored of it after 20 minutes. And that's the thing about the political process. I can play it for maybe an hour, but then I don't want to play it anymore because it's repetitive. It's just click, 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 and everything like that. Mr. President, people are dying in poverty, and you're talking about a video game. The director of communications in front of POTUS explaining a subscriber why TPP isn't an only channel. Okay, whatever, sorry. I know, right? He's like, why he's like standing here, he's like watching me like talk to this other guy, and he's just like, what, dude, answer my question. Okay. Harass a kid, now the kid took his own life. Well, from what I heard, that kid is the only one who's harassing people online and also pretending to be a midget. For people pretending to be a midget is just like wearing blackface. So fuck that guy. I mean, kid. The kid certainly wasn't a saint either, but isn't cool that he's gone. With the Vice, what does Vice think about all this? He's depressed. He blames himself, I guess. He said he didn't want to hurt anybody. Damn, now I feel bad for the vice president. It's not his fault. Let me ask this: where were his parents? But he did. He should have known this kid was. We don't approve of political jokes. We've elected too many of them. Classic boomer humor. He was raised by a single mother working too. Damn, this is just getting depressing. This is this is hitting a little too close to home for me, honey. It's not about just kids anymore. The world has changed. Sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut than to hurt anybody. Yeah, but at the same time. Look at my society score is actually getting better. The president is just very, very, very sorry. The president publicly apologized to the mother of the young boy who took his own life after being harassed by screecher users, the vice president included. The president also said that no form of hatred would be tolerated in the United States anymore because of times have changed, etc. Yeah, he really said etc. at the end. Good God. That'd be me. Nope! I accidentally minimized it. My favorite thing whenever I click those things is literally hearing the I wonder if President Studio has said anything on Twitter yet. This game is hilarious. I love this game, yeah. Okay, I understand. I'm glad you understand. I understand, man, that you want to... I'm looking at President Studio. I wonder if they have posted anything yet. So one guy has actually made a YouTube video already about it. Oh, it's literally just the YouTube short. Oh, but the guy has like 13,000 subscribers. Cool. All right. New federal institution operating under Department of Education to be assembled. They have tasked with tackling bioethical concerns arising from the developments of new biotechnologies and have the right to start legislative initiatives in this field. What was that? Psst, check again. Let's check again. PoliticsGaming dies laughing. He was just a kid pretending to be grown up. Holy shit, that's like a glitch in the Matrix. It's the Matrix part. That's... Oh, yeah, that part, that got me. I did not expect that part. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm supposed... Wait, why are these guys unavailable? Oh, I assigned them to other roles, okay. Did a man with the last name... Jesus Christ. Mr. President become... Is this just my name now? My name is now Mr. President? My politics role is so bad. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the vice president again. You kill someone else? You made a kid kill himself. What are you talking about? Oh, Bro, this guy is so bipolar. Oh my god, my society thing is actually really high now. But my politics one is like crap. Dude, I'm so playing this again. Like, I enjoy this game way more than I actually expected to like this game. I genuinely did not expect that I would actually enjoy this game. Not to say that the... Wow, look at... Not to say that the... Not to say that the, I don't know. I've just been waiting for this for so many years, you know? I've been watching this game. Oh, politics is done. Where's the gaming? Fail to solve political problem by the end of the day, you will lose. As it struck a chord, and a warning to our president. This war machine would be unthinkable to you a few days ago. Bail them out. Oh my god, we actually have a good economy now. And our politics score is actually pretty trash. It's mostly because of the crises. It's Tanton Quintino. I suppose Blurry Fiction is the most well-known one. I haven't seen them. What does the percentage mean? He very much insisted on this meeting. He can be kind of pushy. Oh my god, if Quentin Tarantino steps through that door, I'm gonna lose my mind. See? Quentin Tarantino, come on. That's not Quentin Tarantino. Some Polish guy. No. Oh. Changes in stats. And it tells you. Oh! Yo! The mother? My mother? Bruh. What does she want? $10 million? She wants a statue of her son in every major city in the United States. Oh my god. He was a hater himself. Jesus Christ, has the world gone outraged? It was right in the tutorial. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I understand how to read those things. Okay, so if you look up here, if you guys look up here real quick, so you see the percentage sign right here. You can see how it affects these types of decisions. Did you know I'm utterly insane? Start getting more and more crazy every day, but we have to give this woman an answer today. Okay, let's erect some statues, but under one condition: make that kid look like a pathetic, ugly troll. Let's tell her no and add some sinister laughter to make the point. Christ, people are stupid. No, I don't like these decisions. Oh shit. You'll take full advantage of this knowledge next time, I am sure. Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing this again. I promise you that. This is like a first look, like you gave me this code at like 2 in the morning, and I did not get a chance to play it. So, this is all just a very first time that I'm actually playing this. Oh no, it was 9 a.m. for me. Sorry about that. No, I'm the one that messaged you. Because I genuinely didn't know this game was coming out. Like, I've been paying attention to this for like since 2018, and I've been waiting. I've contacted President Studio several times wondering about the progress of the game and everything, and I never really got a reply. So I just thought y'all were just ignoring me, I guess. You live in urban or rural Texas? Urban. It's always urban. Imagine me living out in the country. Do I sound like I'm from the country? Your red on his honor, your achievement here have been announced. Accept. And politics is 0 again. Footage leaked on the internet. Ah. What's on that video? In this video, you're dancing in front of a huge owl monument. Why is the screen's turning red? It's because of my politics. Having a torch, dancing, and chanting nonsense about Cthulhu and the great old ones. Dallas has a great history of presidents. What do you mean? Why did I get actual economy score off of that? They gave me some strange smelling tincture, and then, dear God, I heard the voice of Adam Smith, the father of economics himself. He told me all of his secrets, but what happened after that? Shit, it's all a blur. Who gave you this tincture? Those guys from Owl Grove. You know. Oh my God, it's the deep state. Yeah, I've lived in the city pretty much almost all my life. Who the hell is this? Director of the Secret Service. Sir, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. It's not entirely safe for you to be out there. Chase, how are you? Bro, the entire country is about to collapse because some kid couldn't get trolled around and couldn't get trolled back and he killed himself, and then now the country's collapsing. Uh-oh. Good. Who are you? He said, who are you? How was the game so far? It's funny. It's honestly funny. 6 statues of the kid known as the Kid have been erected. Can you imagine? This is like my favorite storyline of all time. What committee? Breaking news, the president implies the Green Scorpion is like literally like my news guy in here. When can I nuke someone? Oh, politics is 0 again. It's literally, it's literally just me trying not to die from my politics score. What about the French fries? He posted a very strange screech. Some terrorist hacked your account. It's not a threat, it's a line from a movie. It's Tommy Wise. It's a Tommy Wiseau line from the room. Oh my god, I love these developers. I love these developers so much. The writing is good. It's not a threat, it's a line from a movie. What movie, sir? A snuff movie? Porn? No, idiot, it's a Tommy Wiseau movie from The Room. A masterpiece of modern cinema. Who is this guy? I love him already. So do I. Not sure. He later screeched, I hacked the president's account. Call me sad terrorist because I'm very sad. The president fails to meet my demands. I'll reveal a sad and horrible truth about him right here on Screecher. Shit, is he talking about my affairs? What? My god, is he talking about drugs? Damn, he must be talking about me accidentally killing my grandma when I was 5. I'm going to die. Can I get on a laptop now? Bro, look at his fingernails! Who is this? Just leave me be. I'm too fed up too much already. I know you like that movie, The Room, so maybe you'd like a private screening, and afterwards meet and greet its star, director, and producer, Tommy Wiseau. I have no idea what you mean by fantastic, seriously, but I can offer you a year-long supply of burgers and video games. You can also meet some guy that lives in Texas named PoliticsGaming. You're an asshole. Oh my god, I just saved my politics score by offering him to meet Tommy Wiseau. Commenting on the alleged presence of extraterrestrials within certain administrative structures. During a decades-long research of potential extraterrestrial life, analyzing tons of alleged evidence, material now safe to say that alien life does not exist, and therefore couldn't have contacted the US government or shared blueprints. Like some conspiracy theorists seem to imply. There's nothing out there, period. No. I have been streaming for nearly 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it in like 5 minutes. And politics is 0 again. Oh my god, what happened in Kuwait? And all they need is a little push. I think you should put more in your speeches into your fire. Is this the secretary? Damn it. That's even more complicated from the terms and conditions for some mobile game that I had to read last week. Long and short, Enormous Pharma wants $500 million additional dollars to do testing on humans. If we refuse, they will only test new animals on their new drugs on animals, so they won't be as safe and high quality as we want them to be. Christ, we're going to be something broke. We're going to be completely broke one day, but I agree with the test new drugs. I mean, technically $500 million. I mean, we just literally gave $500 million to Ukraine, so I mean, we're good. Wait, I can't. Why? I love animals. Bruh. Promise fulfilled. Ah! I got my first achievement on here. You're this close to taking an L. Bro, where are you going? Where's the action? I literally cannot afford to invest in anything. Oh my god. Look, nothing's wrong. Everything increased. Oh shit. Uh-oh. What do you mean, sir? My phone is being bombarded with notifications from my social media. If it's another scandal. Primaries are just around the corner and everyone's focusing on the current frontrunner. You, Mr. President. With all these scores, I would happily run for re-election. At least my economy's doing better. Feministist. And they said no one can win with Enormous Pharma. Whoa. I like the screecher. It's literally just a chicken. Black-pilled politics podcast. Absolutely. How many small towns and cities are in Texas? I mean, hundreds. He's salty, lol. Joke's funny, though. I'm making a meme about that. I'm making something about that after this. Election's just around the corner. Do-do-do-do-boo. He's salty, lol. Oh, he's back. I'll do my best. All right. We are so screwed right now. So I'm thinking about we're just gonna do this another time and we're gonna actually like not fail. We made a lot of mistakes and everything. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I mean, I'm probably gonna try to continue this because I mean, like, I kind of like keep getting into a rut and then I fix it and then I kind of don't fix it. So it's kind of like it keeps going back and forth. You can see what the elections are like. I'm gonna go to the next turn and we're gonna see what happens. Damn. Citizen-elect representatives to rule on our way, but half of you decide to do your way and lead only in your name. You may be proud of yourself now since you have historically low presidential approval rating. If I were you, would barricade myself in a room, buy some comfort food, and never show up in public again. So our economy score was actually pretty good. Our diplomacy score was really good, but everything else was trash. Nobody likes you anymore. Same, bro, same. Like, that's literally me. Next time we're gonna try to not fail. Dude, you're like live tweeting right now. Now Carolina's making fun of me. That was fun. I actually enjoyed this game. Like, it's funny. The gameplay is actually pretty good. I don't know if there's a lot of gameplay that I'm missing, and I'm gonna check that out next time. The world loved you, your citizens hated you. Yeah, sounds about right. It sounds about right with me. True US president. Yeah! Yeah! The world loves you, but your citizens hate you. Literally all politics enjoyers. I actually enjoy this game. I didn't really see any bugs, not that I noticed. It's interesting. Like, it reminds me of Suzerain. But it's like it's funny. I mean, like, it's not. It doesn't take itself too necessarily that seriously. But yeah, like, I mean, I think it's a good game. Whether would I recommend it? It kind of depends. Do you like story-based games? Do you like where it's basically? And I mean, I had a point earlier where I was talking about, like, well, you know, political process. It's just literally this. It's literally just click, 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 click. That's kind of what this game is, but there's a lot more story involved, and it kind of like leads off into a certain point. So yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I think it's a good politics game. I'm sad that I didn't put this in my PG's top 10. I don't know if maybe I wouldn't put it. I need to play it a couple more times before I think about whether it is my top 10. But if you like story-based games, if you like politics simulators, I mean, this one's pretty interactive. I call it a child of a political simulator and a dating sim. See, that's what I was trying to figure out. And tell me if I was missing this. Am I able to get these characters into a meeting with me? Because that's what because I was trying to get that secretary back in there, like, in the room. I wanted to see if I could do anything. So, like, is there any way that I can get characters to meet if I wanted to meet with, like, my Secretary of Education or something like that? Or does a scenario have to pop up and then I get to talk to him? So, like, I don't know if I was missing something on where to meet with the characters. And the art is actually really good. The 3D modeling is good. Like, it doesn't look like crap. The art, whoever did the art for this game is really good. I really like this protest picture right here. Like, I think President Studio did a really good job on this. Like, it's immersive, it's funny, it's it's fun to play. It's pretty random and highly dependent on scenarios. Okay, that's what I figured. Do you like Suzerain or I Am Your President more? Compared between the both of them, I like I Am Your President way more than Suzerain. The game is really polished. Yeah, like I think with the 3 years that I've been waiting for this game, it paid off. I really think it paid off. Again, I've been paying attention to this since December 2018, and I really think that President Studio did an extremely good job with this game. So, if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be playing more I Am Your President soon. I really want to have successful gameplay of this. So if you guys want to see, or maybe I can make like an actual video, you know, where I record for like 5-6 hours and then, you know, edit it down to like 30 minutes or something. I need to find the time to do that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. If you guys like politics simulators, it doesn't look like crap. The art is really good. The writing is really good. And I think you guys should probably check it out if you're interested in stuff like this. So leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more like this. Hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything whenever I do post it to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Go ahead and again subscribe, and I'll be playing more I Am Your President soon. And I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me. Thank you so much for President Studio for giving me a code to try this out on the channel. And I'm so glad that I've been waiting so long for this game. I think it really paid off. So again, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.